Hi, I'm Paul Smythe. I live with my wife Mary in Ely. Our daughter Isabel also lives in Ely. The three of us have been regular worshippers at St Mary's for over 16 years. Our son and daughter-in-law, John and Sarah, live in Kent. Who is Jesus to me? The most basic answer is, He is the one who chose to die for me nearly 2,000 years before I was even born, so I might have the opportunity to accept the offer of eternal life. That's so easy to say until one thinks about what he suffered mentally and physically during his last day before his death. It's incredible that anyone would die for someone else. However, to willingly submit to scourging and crucifixion is mind-blowing. The Romans were masters in the application of pain and suffering. But what does this mean in practice? For the majority of people I know, the pandemic has been a stressful and unpleasant time, even when none of their families and friends have suffered directly. However, for me it has been a period of physical and spiritual improvement. I have a hereditary kidney condition. I was very fortunate to receive a kidney transplant last July. I was doubly fortunate in that I received a transplant before having to undergo a period of dialysis. I retired from a career in IT 20 months ago. That enabled me to join one of St Mary's home groups. This group has maintained its supportive fellowship through email, WhatsApp and Zoom. During the pandemic, I have also joined the daily morning prayers and weekly after coffee meetings. All these groups have enriched my spiritual life. For the first time in my life, I felt able to share my health issues with these various groups. I had never had an operation or even a general anesthetic. All these groups were aware that I was terrified of the prospect, despite knowing it was the right thing to do. Thus, when I was called for my transplant, I was aware of many people at St Mary's praying for me. I had around 12 hours waiting on the ward before I was taken to theatre. In that time I was reading Bible passages, praying and reading all the prayers from the various St Mary's groups. Throughout this waiting I felt unexpectedly incredibly calm and at peace. This extended to my actual journey to the operating theatre, where I was able to pray with complete confidence, Thy will be done, Lord. If it is your will that I die during the operation, so be it. If I survive the operation but it is a failure, so be it. If I survive the operation and it is a success, so be it. This might sound over-dramatic. A small minority of patients do not survive a kidney transplant operation. A significant number of transplants fail quite quickly. That is who Jesus is to me, the person who knows what I need, not what I want. He is one whom I can trust in all the moments of my life, even the most critical. Am I saying this because the operation was successful and my new kidney is working well? Definitely not. Firstly, my new kidney will eventually fail, not necessarily with any warning, unless I die of another condition first. Secondly, I believe that whatever the rest of my life offers, Jesus will equip me to cope.